Alright, everyone. Angelo here. 6:30 a.m. Son las 6:30 de la mañana. Sun's rising. And my shoulder blade hurts. So it helps to sort of touch my back. I'm going to shower. I got my sandals on, my soccer shorts. Let's do this. So, I've got my backpack next to me, my shower stuff, 2 bottles of water that I kept warm overnight by stuffing them in my sleeping bag. And I'm gonna do this. It's kind of cold out, but with the warm water, that's all right. Got shampoo, body wash. I accidentally got some shampoo on the front bumper of my car yesterday. A little scrub thing. And, all right. Very simple. So we start with nice warm water. I stuffed it in by my legs in the sleeping bag. With my shoulder blade hurting, I don't know if it's from push-ups or hunching over at my phone like this. Look at the phone. It helps to touch your shoulder blades and back, or try and make them touch like this. It kind of alleviates the pain. Also, tuck your chin in. Chuck your chin. All right. It's still kind of cold, but not too bad. Gotta lower the camera. All right. You don't gotta use too much water. All right. Just a little shampoo. Soft Whisper. Sounds like a George Michael song. Suena como una canción de George Michael. Gotta keep that soap out of my eyes. Get it in. Use little water as possible, save my water. Hey, this is like how people in the Great Depression showered. What the hell? I don't want to ever be like, back in my day, I showered in the street before going to work. Body wash, water, and then agitate it. A little more water. There we go. Get all over. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. Got the mountains in the foreground. You can't see it, but where I'm parked, I can't park and turn my car around. They don't have to stare at me. All right, how's everyone doing? Oh, that warm water is nice. I put the water bottle in the sleeping bag with me. I got 2 big water bottles here, hitting the crotch. So they'd be warm, because it's like 50 degrees right now. And otherwise they'd knock the wind out of me with how cold they are. Going for the crotch again. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. All right, need more body wash. Alright, getting the legs, and then I'll be ready to rinse off. A little more water on this. Alright. Legs are always easiest to get because they're exposed. I'm on a little side street. Occasionally cars are passing, but it's still early. It's 6:30 in the morning, so, and with the quarantine, not many people are going out. Otherwise, yeah, people would already be pulling up here. I don't even know if I want to go back to the gym once the gyms reopen, because it might not be safe, you know. People are experiencing horrible pain, scary symptoms with this illness. All right, getting the feet. I scrub my feet well. Sounds like some kind of line in a movie. I scrub my feet well. I am the one who knocks. I'm an oil man. I drink your milkshake. That's what it is. All right. Now I've got to get the face. All right. Ready to shower. Rinse off now. Rinse all this off. Oh no, out of water. Was soap on me? Wow, it looks like I have great. No problem. Got another bottle. Kept warm. I'm gonna fill these up at the park later. It's not that. This is the warmest bottle. This is nice. This is luxury. All right, I got everything. I'm gonna dry off in the car. Even though it's kind of cold, even just having this towel around me feels real nice. It's warm. All right. Clean this off. By the way, April 1st, a lot of people are not going to pay their rent. A lot of people are angry at the LA City Council because like half of them are landlords and they would not approve real protections for renters, like a eviction moratorium and a rent freeze, moratorium. They did basically half measures, basically nothing really. So now people are fucking pissed. They're like, we're going to get you out of office. Good. I say, I know people, no, that's how I get my sense of superiority. So I got more money than poor people. How the poor people gonna have more money? I won't feel good. That's too bad. You know, you gotta get over that white supremacy shit, okay? I can handle myself, but you can't handle yourself. You buy into that white supremacist shit about who's more valuable and who isn't based on how much money they have. All right, now I'm going to show you how I dry off in the car. Lay this down on the driver's seat because I'm all wet. But I want a car for what I have. Poor people deserve to be homeless in jail. Well, too bad. You know, people are not going to pay their rent, and you fucking don't deserve your checks, landlords. Oh, I got a bunch of comments. All right, I'll get to the hey everybody. Thanks for joining. Click like. Okay, so I got my a little cold. Click like helps the video out, so you can sort of see I got the towel laid out, and because I live in my car, I got all my clean clothes back here. So first thing, gonna get out of my shirt. Nice warm black shirt. I'd rather have one that says something or something. What else do I have? Yeah, here, a movie shirt. So people don't forget about movies during this time. It's hard to remove a shirt that's this wet, so you just kind of roll it off because it sticks to you. Oh, that wasn't too bad. All right. And oh, you can see that red piece of clothing. That's my boxers from yesterday. So I leave those, and that gray shirt, I leave those on the back there where the sun kind of gets the heat trapped back there and it dries them off. So I'm going to put those in the trunk, and then I'm going to put my wet clothes in. I'm going to wring these out first, my wet clothes, and then I'll put them in the I'll put those clothes in the trunk with the dirty clothes, and then although really they're clean now because I washed them while I was wearing them. But yeah, my allergies are so bad in my car. Then I'll put my wet clothes back there. Yeah, I'm running out of clothes. Running out of clothes. Come on, where the hell's some boxers? I know I got more. Yeah, they're all stuffed down there. Nope. It's long johns. Come on. Oh, my allergies. Damn, that was like a dinosaur from Jurassic Park. It's so dark I can't see anything in the bag. Is this underwear? No. What's a white t-shirt doing in here? Oh, it's got writing on it. What the hell does it say? Oh. Shirt. I got it from Sudspace. Ugh. Yay! Found underwear. You too can survive with these tips that I'm showing you. Hey, thanks, Sticky Buds. Do what you need to survive. Urban survival. That's true. At least now I know if I have to, I can live without a shower. I didn't know I could do that before. I thought it would be horrible. Back when, remember, well, not a ton of people saw it, when I interviewed that homeless guy, Joshua, he's from that group, Group for Rainbow Living Light or something. They're like a network of people who are just kind of hippies, kind of just live free, you know, kind of off the grid, semi off the grid. Some of them are truly off the grid. And he was saying how you can work on weed farms, make a lot of money, but you have to live like way out of, oh, wait a minute, before I take my underwear off, I'm gonna black out the windows, at least on the sidewalk. That's good. Yeah. So he was saying how you can make a lot of money on weed farms, picking weed, but you have to live like 50 miles from town in a cabin with a few people, and you all share food. And he said you take solar showers, meaning like, you know, a bag of water in a tree and you pull a string or something, water comes down. And I used to think, oh, that's horrible. You'd never get fully clean with that. Now I know I don't even need that much water to get fully clean. So at least I know I can be a bushman. I can go live in the woods, out in the bush. Plans for today. I'm gonna do a bunch of push-ups and dips. Somebody may let me over to their place today. I'm not sure. And that'd be good if I can work on my laptop. I've been studying some 3D animation more and rewriting one of my screenplays, more than one. So I'm getting over my dissociative disorder. It's tough, but getting there. Oh shit, my underwear is on backwards. That's no good. So, but if I don't get to my friend's place today, I'm just gonna read. I got some books. I got a really shitty crime novel. Holy fuck, it's so bad. It's making me miserable. It's like there'll be one paragraph where characters do something, and then 2 to 3 paragraphs describing the history of the architecture in the region. It's like real world architecture. Like, oh, this place, it was closed down, then it got taken over by this, then it became a something else. Or it describes like inane character thoughts about another situation that have nothing to do with the story. Just like this character usually judged people one way, but they found this to be incorrect. And they've been wrong about that before. It's like, what the fuck does that have to do with the story? It does nothing to make the story move forward. Make the story move forward. Wow, it sounded like I was text-to-speech for a minute. Make the story move forward. So we'll see if I can get indoors today. I'm going to work on some writing and study more 3D animation, because what else can I do? I can't really film with other people. Sort of can, but you know, I'm not trying to risk any infection or unnecessary travel for anybody. Oh, my allergies. Like Wood's Bearded Man. Yeah, and also I've been cutting way back on my food to save money on food and lose weight. I pigged out a little bit on some cranberry orange bread last night, but even then I was way down, I think, on my calories yesterday, so I didn't eat anything yet today. I haven't even thought about food. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. And so you see, you can fully wash yourself with a large bottle of water. But the thing is, if it's cold in your region, sleep with the bottles of water next to your body. I had them by my feet in my sleeping bag, my Sub-Zero sleeping bag, so they were warm this morning. Oh, my allergies. I sneezed like 30 times this morning in my car. And this I'll put here on the passenger seat. My towel, and that'll dry off there. Put my pants on. Also, I got a bunch of kombucha yesterday from the food bank. That's cool. I didn't realize you're not supposed to shake it. It says on there, don't shake it. Yesterday I was fine, but a few days ago I got some and I shook it and it fucking exploded everywhere. I gotta get more hand moisturizer too. Maybe I'll go to the dollar store for that. Washing my hands so much and using wipes, hands dry out. Allergies. Also, I lost my Gillette Mach 3 razor handle that I've had since I was 18. So it's maybe somewhere in my car, but my car's a fucking mess. So I don't know where it could be. I do have these unbelievably shitty plastic razors like they give to prisoners and they last like 2 days before they go bad. How long do I think the lockdown will last? I think in California, maybe 2 months at least. I don't see how it could be less than really like 6 months, because we know the infection rate is going way up and we're way behind on testing. So they say there's 100,000 infected in the country as of yesterday. I know someone who said she's really good at like tracking this stuff and understanding numbers, and she's been right in her predictions about a lot. She works with data science and stuff. I've followed her for a while. She's really good. It's not like some kook or something. She says probably she's guessing the deaths are right. The deaths lag a certain time, and she's been good about guessing the deaths as they come. But she says the numbers in America probably 5 times what we've been able to confirm. So if it really was 500,000 as of yesterday, and Gavin Newsom expects 25 million in California to be infected, which is half the population in 8 weeks. That was 8 weeks as of when the quarantine first started. How are we supposed to go back to work when half the population is infected, and this is so contagious in the 8 weeks since the first day of the lockdown? So we're going to hit 2 weeks soon. April 19th is the other 2 weeks, so that's 4 weeks. So May 19th, half the population is going to be infected, and then we're supposed to go back to work. I think they're probably going to extend it. If they're smart, they will. Because then that means we could potentially have, 2/3 of the state infected, and hospitals even more. They're already going to be overwhelmed very soon. So it's just horrible, So I don't see how it can be, at least in California, less than like 4 months or something. I mean, once we get to the height of infections, then we still got to be locked down, right? We still got to be under quarantine. The belt's disintegrating. So are my shoes. Oh, somebody donated $5. Thank you, Alexandros. Checking in from Melbourne, Florida. New York has it the worst in the country, yeah. In New York, Andrew Cuomo, who everyone's loving over, and he's so great, yeah, he's doing some decent things. This fucking guy's still trying to cut Medicare and like Medicaid and stuff. He cut funding to hospitals over the years, so they have 20,000 less beds than they do now, so he could enrich his friends and keep his Republican friends in power, not just Democrats, Republicans. And he's keeping people in prison. He doesn't give a shit about them in jail who don't need to be there. Older people, vulnerable, people who are just there for minor things. there's no way to quarantine in jail and prison, so it's spreading so fast in there, and people are urging him to release people. They've started to release people, but that's the thing, they're so slow. They don't give a shit there about people in jail and prisons. So it's gonna be a fucking just wipe people out, and the people who who have been basically forgotten. So it's horrible. And then people, oh, you're gonna let murderers out? You're gonna let murderers out? That's what they think. Like, they think automatically, like, jails are only there for basically murders and stuff. People are there for all kinds of bullshit stuff. Fighting, weed, parole violations, probation violations, not even major violations, like technical ones. So, it's gonna be a horrible situation. And so people are like, oh, Cuomo, he's like, even liberals are like, Cuomo, he's my president, he's cute. So they're such impressionable fucking children. Like, you wave a cookie in front of them, they're like, oh, that should be President Oatmeal Raisin Cookie. All right, got my socks on. I try and wear my socks for 2 days now. I think I already wore the last pair for 2 days. I can't remember. Finally, clean clothes. I'm going to put deodorant on. But yeah, it's going to be an absolute disaster, and it's spreading, and people are not taking it seriously. Whoa. And states where they don't believe in science because they're fucking Christian, boneheads, like in Alabama, they're trying to ignore it. In Mississippi, the governor is ordering everybody to reopen everything. So it does no good for part of the country to quarantine. Well, it does some good, and others not to. Because one place can create a new outbreak that spreads across the country. So it's just, I don't see how it can only be a month quarantine, at least in California. It's going to be ramping up so much worse in a month. And so that means if we go back to work and go back to gyms and schools, infections are going to be so much worse. But I already know Gavin Newsom said he doesn't expect schools to reopen this school year. We can't get a vaccine that soon. Vaccines, yeah, they just started trials for it, and it's probably going to be a safe vaccine, but it takes like 14 months of testing to make sure the vaccine doesn't kill people. And then it'll take another 4 months or so to produce it so people can use it. So we're looking at a vaccine in a year and a half from now. All right, I'm going to wring my shirt out. This is always kind of a hassle, but you don't got to wring it out perfectly. The sun dries it out pretty well once the sun comes up. Well, I can take this down. Don't need to block out the window now. And people have been good about reaching out to me. I try and reach out to people. Everybody's got to check on each other and say, hey, how are you doing? Do you need any help? Just how are you doing mentally? Fortunately, I'm doing all right enough, but I got to get over my dissociative disorder. All right, I gotta squeeze this out. Yep, that's good. I'm getting a lot of this out. I don't know if you can get a view of this. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not that interesting to look at. Just wringing this t-shirt out. It's hard to get it tight as I need. All right, that's pretty good. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect, so I'm going to get those clothes from yesterday that I have hanging up there that dried out in the sun. Put them in the laundry bag, although I guess they're kind of clean now, right? Because I washed them, not really. But gonna do that, and then put up these clothes in the back window so they'll dry out with the sun. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. All right, it's good for that. And soccer shorts, they don't really, they're so thin, like, absorb that much water. But let's see. Yeah, I can wring this out. All right. Oh man, you gotta use your torque muscles to. Those dried out pretty well, and I'll put it in the back window. This is a good amount of people here for this early in the morning. Click like, everyone. Helps the videos out. Got to stay hidrato, stay hydrated. Quedar hidrato. I don't think that's right. Hidratado. I think maybe that's it. In Spanish, my allergies are acted up. I don't feel like getting up now, but got to put the clothes away. All that shit. Take this, I had the sun visor off, let the sun come in, warm up the car. There's the mountains back there. So just let the sun come in, heat up the car. My allergies are bad. So these I'm going to put in the back seat, and later on I'll be parked where the sun's going to be coming up from behind, basically, and it gets real warm, and that heat will be trapped in the back window, and it'll dry up these shorts, underwear, shirt. It doesn't need to dry perfectly, but I want it to dry more before I put it in the trunk with the dirty laundry. I can't I can't breathe out my nose now. Because my allergies are bad. Probably all the mold and shit in my car. There we go. I try not to have the waistband of the underwear going out, but the waistband of the underwear going down here in the back seat. That way people don't see it from the back window. That sounds like a dinosaur roaring in Jurassic Park. 12 people here, 6 likes, very cool. Thanks for joining, everyone. So I already showered. Now I'm going to prepare oatmeal. Oh wait, I do got a banana. I'll have that too. Oops. Try not to touch what I eat, even though I just blew my nose and got pretty close to my whatever. And the tip of this is kind of dirty, so good enough. There, that sun's coming up. How's everybody doing? Sun's really coming up now. It's nice. And also, instead of having to wipe down the window again, which I did before I drove to this spot, the sun will just help warm up all the condensation on, on the window. Let that sunlight in. God, man, I haven't gotten a haircut in months. My hair is getting all long. That's cool. It's all right. Had a banana. Really, that's kind of all the breakfast I need, but I'll have some oatmeal just because it's healthy and I want to keep my cholesterol down. It helps. This instant oatmeal, you don't gotta heat it up. Oh, pour into this. I always try to have plenty of oatmeal in my car. I got more in my trunk. There, I'm not gonna have too much. I'm not trying to, eat so I'm not hungry. I'm just trying to eat so I'm maintaining good, cholesterol and stuff. Oatmeal's really helpful for maintaining cholesterol. My nose is so stuffed up. I got cinnamon, Trader Joe's cinnamon, but I got it at Food Bank. I'm not going to do a cinnamon challenge right now. I'm not. And you don't need a ton of water for this. Fills up quickly. This is not a lot of oatmeal. There we go. Get my avocado pit spoon and stir it around. Get that cinnamon in there. Oh, my nose. Who's that? Oh, Joe. Hey. Silicone sleeve bag thing? What do you mean? What's the silicone sleeve bag? Cinnamon? Yeah, exactly. Cinnamon's good for helping slow down absorption of sugar and stuff. And with the oatmeal, the carbohydrates, yeah, it helps to not have the blood sugar spike. Oh, yeah, the mug, yeah. I can't, man, the sun is so bright. It's hard to read the screen. Whatever, you're all saying something. No, but I can sort of read it. It looks, yeah, sticky buds. I know what you'd like to put in this sticky bugs, right? The stickiest of the ickiest. Wow, man, my nose. How's it fill up with shit so fast? How's everybody doing, by the way? Because I know we're all dealing with this, right? Practically no matter what country you're in. I know people watch from other countries all around the world. Yeah. Man, the sun is bright. Take a look. Yeah, it's like fucking 2001: A Space Odyssey. Click like, everyone, if you like the sun. El sol. Si te gusta el sol. Si les gusta el sol. Click like para ayudar el canal. 55 and smoking Sticky Bud 420. Yeah. Hey, Sticky Buds. Okay, you're in the UK self-isolating. What's the is weed legal there or what? I never even thought about it. Because, you know, in America, we're only finally coming around to legalizing weed in a lot of places. California, it's been legal longer. Fuck. Man, the sun's moving up quick. Not legal in the UK. It's ridiculous. Now the UK, is that includes, right, like not just England, but what else? Scotland? I know Scotland doesn't like that, but or Ireland or what that? No, that's probably offensive. I don't know, like, because I'm just guessing countries around there. I don't want to just say like, what, you're all under the British rule, right? No, I don't want to sound like that. But I don't know, like, which country? No, it's Ireland, right? Is it also in the United Kingdom or what? I know I sound like just an ignorant American. But I know when people say UK, that's different from England. Because it doesn't just include England. Boris Johnson's a fucking dumbass too. Boris Johnson was bragging about shaking people's hands who had coronavirus last week, and now he has coronavirus. Click like, everyone helps the video out. I got 8 likes. That's pretty good. I'm not going to do a really long live stream. I don't know if I'll be able to charge my phone somewhere today. So maybe I'll go, I don't know, at least another 15 minutes. England, Scotland, Wales, and North Ireland. I see. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Ooh. Oh boy. And people aren't taking seriously, I mean, meaning governors, mayors, the president are not taking seriously that people won't be able to pay their rent in a few days, April 1st. So they're in for a rude awakening when millions of people can't pay rent not only April 1st, but then May 1st, and are not going to want to be put out on the street and evicted. And they're going to realize, oh, this is actually a problem. We got to take care of people. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Yeah. Yeah, I try and take vitamin supplements. I should go and buy more multivitamins, but I take magnesium sometimes, vitamin B12 or whatever, zinc, vitamin C, echinacea. I ran out of fish oil pills. But yeah, I do try and take them almost every day. Vitamin B, it says you only, or I think you don't need it every day because it's such a huge dose, but everything else I try and take almost every day. Just maintain my health because I know I can't eat quite everything. I try and eat pretty well. I try and have a salad every day from the food bank. Even then, I worry about contamination though. Oh, that hurt my nose. My allergies are so bad. Maybe if I roll down my windows, it'll help. Even though it's a little cold, but I'd rather deal with the cold right now than stuffed nose. Oh, it sounds like Ozzy Osbourne. Dude, this is Iron Man, or this is Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Optimum Nutrition OptiMed is nice. If it's not too expensive, I'll look into it. I gotta go to CVS for this stuff, and it's expensive. And I just had to pay $100 to renew my mailbox for 6 months. That's a really good price for 6 months. You try to do that at UPS, it might be $200 or something. But so I got it at a really cheap place, but that's a lot of money. And I'm only able to do it because I deferred like all my bills basically. I checked with every company that I owe bills to, virtually all of them, and yeah, I'm able to get them all delayed, deferred, no penalty, all that stuff. Because they're dealing with a ton of people who can't pay either. They don't want to have to put practically half their customers in collections. Yeah, God damn it. Ugh. Allergies. They're gonna be so bad when I move in my car. It's like I'm kicking up allergy dust or something. Yeah. 16 people here, very cool. Oh yeah, I can put pink Himalayan salt in my oatmeal. But what's the benefit of that? Why pink Himalayan salt? Why not regular salt? Nobody ever explained that. Why'd that become popular? I think it's all just a scam probably. Like at the gym, They got those ropes that you can swing. Bullshit. You don't need ropes to exercise. That's like just saying pick up any random object and twirl it around. And that's an exercise right there. Pay me, gyms. Pay me to install my equipment in your gym. Bullshit. You don't need those ropes. You just pick up anything. That was barely English, what I just said, because my nose is stuffed up. Essential minerals. I think I had some pink Himalayan salt from the food bank once. I forget if I lost it or what. Or I couldn't bring it with me out of my old car that was destroyed. Well, you missed me showering in the street, Clay, but it wasn't too bad. 18 people, holy crap. You're eating twigs and leaves up here in Northern California? Well, where the hell do you live that you're doing that? If pink Himalayan salt, if they have it, I don't want to go to a regular grocery store. If they got it somewhere like the food bank, which they don't, or CVS maybe, but CVS is expensive too. But yeah, I do need to make sure I'm getting all my minerals and stuff while I'm living in my car and could get sick with anything. Try to keep my health up, do a lot of push-ups, and then I'll switch between push-ups. Yesterday I did a bunch of squats, lunges, leg raises, leg curls, all that stuff. Calf raises. Just basically trying to stay healthy, you know, and keep my mind going too. It's easy to get discouraged and depressed. Oh, regular salt has microplastics? Oh. Well, all bottled water does too. Yeah. Pink Himalayan salt. Yeah, I know I had some. Or maybe I got it at the old house I lived in. Maybe I'll get some from CVS. What it is, I don't like going into Ralph's. I could go to Vallarta. I like that grocery store because it's cheap there. It's less busy than Ralph's, but what was I gonna say? Gonna rinse this out now. Rinse this out. I don't know if Vallarta has pink Himalayan salt though. What time is it? 7:24. Vallarta doesn't open until 8 o'clock now. So I'm gonna go to the park. Yeah, a lot of people here now. 15 people, that's pretty good. So I'll keep this going a little bit. Charge the phone while I drive. Go to the park and do push-ups, I guess. I don't know. I gotta go to the bathroom first. I don't know if the park bathroom is open yet. Thank goodness the car is holding up well. I put air in the tires the other day. Motherfuckers standing by me waiting for the air hose. Like this, like they never seen someone put air in the tires before. I want to be like, you motherfuckers, give me space. Are you like looking at me or something? They literally had to step back when I moved to the rear tire because they were standing like right on top of it. I'm like, what the fuck is so fascinating about me doing this? But, you know, I didn't want to risk a fight right there. That's the problem. People don't know, you know, how to give proper respect and space and stuff. You don't do that shit staring like, oh, I've never seen this before. I heard about people put air in tires, but I never done it before. Paul, look. That man put air in tire. Like he done making a whole new way moving air. Paul, you ever see that before? Sir, I think I saw that when I was a real young boy. Dad owned a corner gas station, but we was drinking beers by the time I was 5, 6 years old. I don't know, my memory's not too good back then. Pa, this is the most fascinating thing I ever seen. What the fuck? All right. Going to the park. Rarely seen that type of police car that went by, and it's an old Ford Crown Victoria. I wonder if the cops who drive those old Ford Crown Victorias are jealous of the cops that drive the new Ford Tauruses, or whatever the hell cars they use now. Because Ford doesn't even make the Ford Taurus anymore, I think. I'm pretty sure they don't. Old Ford Taurus. That was a popular car when I was a kid. Even though Fords are a piece of shit for the most part. F-150 is an alright truck. That's a good truck. Actually, not just alright. Scotty Kilmer says it's like the best pickup truck, or one of the best. It's reliable, easy to fix, easy to work on. Not like that bullshit Dodge Chrysler makes. That plastic shit, plastic toy truck. My nose. Oh, I forgot to put the defrost on. Doesn't matter. The sun's gonna heat it up. Pa, it's like somebody put a cloud inside the car back there. Cloud's back on the window. Hold on, I gotta scratch my nuts. Fucking freaks at the park. You can park where there's like 90 other empty parking spots, and they'll still park like 2 spots over from you. Sun's behind me now. It's warming up the car. What's everyone talking about? I can barely see the screen. It's kind of dark. Oh, I can see it. All right. You can use the food bucket to shit in afterwards. Oh, Adam, are you talking about the Jim Baker buckets? I didn't get the Mexican Fiesta buckets. I only got the Christmas variety buckets. It was good. I'm sure there's a ton of sodium in them, like way too much. And also, the thing is, they're way too expensive. Like, you could get better food buckets from someone who is not a Christian lunatic and scammer. Security guards down the street there. See their security cars. They're shitty little Hyundais. No, one's got a Honda Civic. The other one, it looks like a Hyundai. Yeah, a small Hyundai sedan. I'm at the park, everybody. Just gonna let the sun warm up behind me. I'm not trying to stream too long. Again, I don't know when I'll be able to charge my phone. I'd rather leave with a lot of people here than keep this going and not be sure I can charge my phone. And what's the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, I'd rather keep people wanting more. Your neighbor has over 200 of those buckets? Holy crap. Yeah, just take one. I don't know. I don't know which way you should take. Look at that in the park. Carved into the tree. Keep clean. This park can be a little sketchy to hang out in. A little weird. Free shipping, they said. 200 buckets. That is so much money. I paid $140 for the 2 Christmas variety buckets that I got. And so times 100, 140 plus 2 zeros. So $1,000 or more than that. Because I don't know if I got a deal or something. So this fucking neighbor of yours paid $14,000 over that for food. And from a televangelist scam artist. They're nuts, but they said they got a bulk deal. They're going to get a bulk deal when they try and use those buckets for toilets after they eat that food. You're going to get quite a bit of bulk. Alright. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. This is YouTube's my main income now that film industry's shut down. And I was set to work on a feature film next month. I was going to be in a relatively high position, like sort of the head of a department. It was great, man. I'm looking forward to it. About a 4-week shoot. I haven't even heard anything, but I know it's off now because how are we going to film? And I don't even want to be responsible for, spreading more of this illness and causing another outbreak. It was a donation. The guy told you it was a donation of $12,000 for 210 buckets. Hold on, I gotta send this to Vic Berger. I'm gonna screen cap it. Wait, oh shit, I didn't even screen cap it properly. Wait, I didn't screen cap it there. I gotta send that to Vic Berger and tell him somebody bought 210 of Jim Bakker's buckets in a bulk deal for over $12,000. And Jim Bakker's, man, he's fucking rolling in money. And he recently got in trouble for some claims about a silver solution that supposedly kills pathogens, including coronavirus, that scam artist. So he's being ordered to stop doing that now and stop selling that, thank goodness. He's like, oh, we are heartbroken. We wanted to give you the cure. If he really, if God really told him stuff, why wouldn't he have warned him like years ago about, or why, I don't know, why even let this disease spread at all, but, anyways, why wouldn't God have told him years ago? That way he could have warned people then and all that shit, whatever. Like I said, why even let it, well, if you can do that, why even let it spread in the first place, Why these stupid games? All right. My neighbor loves the shovels that comes in the buckets. Yeah, your neighbor has like 100 shovels now. An extra bucket of chocolate pudding. The chocolate pudding is good. I did have that. My shoulder blade's getting better. My nerve is hurt back there. I think it's from being hunched over and looking at my phone too much. So when you try and make your shoulder blades touch in the back, just keep repeatedly doing it and tuck your chin in. it helps a lot with that. And I learned that a couple years ago when I was having the same problem. I learned it from Bob and Brad. They're physical therapists on YouTube. They got a funny channel where they show people tips every day about, dealing with things with the body and being well and stuff, and helping with, whatever, with back pain, knee pain, arthritis, shoulder pain. A lot of it is shoulder, back stuff. Simple workouts and stretches everyone should do. I haven't been stretching much lately. That did not help me at all. I didn't realize how bad it was for me. When I stretched yesterday, I felt so much better. And I was trying to do lunges and squats without stretching. Felt terrible, like I couldn't do many. I stretched, I was able to do them so easily. So you got to keep stretching, oxygenate the muscles, get blood flowing to the muscles and stuff. So can't neglect that just because I'm not in the gym. Oh, and a free DVD. I'm very interested to know what's on that DVD. Adam, if you can ever find out or get a copy and send it to me or something. Like using some empty buckets as legs and making tables with them. That's what Jim Bakker tells people to do. Put them all around in like a circle and put a tabletop on them and a table cover. Tablecloth. I forgot what it was called. Man, they got some big black birds out here. I don't know if they're crows or ravens, but these fucking things are huge. Yep, using them as seats too. All right, well, I'm having fun, but I don't want to delay this too long because I got to do other stuff. I'm not sure when I can charge my phone again. And everybody follow the quarantine, be safe, be healthy, take care of yourself, exercise, eat well. I'm going to be doing videos every day, basically, because this is all I can do right now in a lot of ways. He hasn't used them as a toilet yet. I'm going to try, maybe check out the Himalayan salt. It's just, again, I don't know if I can afford it. And I know CVS is even more expensive than grocery stores, but maybe I'll check at Vallarta. Anyways, I'm going to do a bunch of push-ups today. I'm still working. I'm like doing stuff on the computer when I can get to a friend's place and studying 3D animation. Because think about it, that's all I can do is like shitty 3D animations because I can't really film with other people. I can online and stuff, but I want to learn this skill. It's really interesting. It's really cool, even though my computer's so slow. Like everything's gonna look pretty basic, because it cannot render stuff quickly. I tried rendering like a high quality image of a coffee mug with coffee in it, or no, like a donut with frosting on it. It took like 20 minutes for a single frame to render it. Oh, that's right. Even at Dollar Tree, they do have pink Himalayan salt sometimes. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Yeah, maybe 99-cent only store will have it, but a lot of stuff's been gone lately, because people are panic buying. But anyways, all right, everyone, I'm going to get going, but keep checking into the channel. Thank you for the donation, Alexander. Thanks to everybody for watching, for commenting, click like on the video still. I'm going to be making videos every day because we're not going to be out of this soon. We're just not. And a lot of people are going to get infected. We don't know who. Could be any of us. A lot of us could have already had it or have it right now. And so that's why you have to assume you're infected so you don't spread it to others. All right, everybody. Thanks. Take care.